Join me as I try to break down the concept of space fabric in the simplest way possible. Let's see if I can make it understandable for everyone. Space fabric is essentially a way to describe the universe's underlying structure, a kind of cosmic framework that helps us understand how everything is connected. It's a pretty mind-bending idea, but stick with me, and I'll try to make it simple. Visualizing complex concepts like spacetime can be super tough. Traditional explanations often involve a lot of jargon and complicated diagrams that can leave you feeling more lost than found. Sometimes it feels like we're trying to grasp something that's way beyond our everyday experience. I mean, we're used to thinking about the world in 3 dimensions, not 4, and that extra dimension is where things get really tricky. We've all seen those diagrams with lines and curves that supposedly represent spacetime, but let's be honest, they can be a bit of a mess. It's hard to wrap your head around something that's not directly observable. Our brains aren't wired to think about space and time in a unified way. It's a bit of a stretch. The concept of space fabric is closely tied to Einstein's theory of general relativity. He proposed that gravity isn't a force that pulls things towards each other. Instead, it's a curvature of spacetime caused by massive objects. This idea revolutionized our understanding of the universe, but it's still a bit tricky to get your head around. The challenge lies in finding a simple way to explain something that's inherently complex. That's where analogies come in handy. The analogy of fabric is a good one. Imagine space-time as a trampoline that's flat and smooth when no one's around. But if you place a heavy object, like a bowling ball, on the trampoline, it warps and curves, creating a dent. That's kind of like what massive objects do to space-time. They warp it with their gravity. Picture a marble rolling around the trampoline. It will follow the curve of the surface, moving around the bowling ball in a curved path. That's basically what planets do when they're orbiting a star. They're following the curve of spacetime. This warping of spacetime is what causes the effects of gravity. It's not a force that's pulling on objects. It's just the natural result of how spacetime behaves when it's curved. Gravity becomes more about the geometry of spacetime than a mysterious force. For example, imagine throwing a ball to a friend. It follows a straight line, but if you were to throw it near a massive object, like a planet, its path would curve, and it would follow the curvature of spacetime. Understanding space fabric and its role in the universe is crucial because it helps us make sense of some pretty fundamental things, like how planets move and how gravity works. In a nutshell, space fabric is a way to describe the universe's underlying structure, and its curvature is what we experience as gravity. This concept is key to understanding how the universe works, from the motion of planets to the behavior of light. Thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you've got questions or topics you'd like me to cover, leave a comment down below.